The headlines, the issues impacting you and your family this week in Cincinnati on 9 on your side.
Good morning and welcome to This Week in Cincinnati. We begin today with a man who has been protecting animals and pets in this area for decades. SPCA President and CEO Harold Dates. He'll retire at the end of this month. A little history for you now. Dates joined the SPCA in 1975. He became its president in 1986. During the 42 years, he has not only protected animals here, but he is also a national figure in animal care. The American Veterinary Medical Association awarded Dates its 2016 Humane Award. And joining us now is Harold Dates. Thank you for being here.
It's good to be here.
You're not here with an animal today.
No animals today. It's probably the first time behind the camera or in front of the camera that I haven't had an animal with me.
Well, and that's because the focus today is you, my friend. I have your resume in front of me, and it's many pages long, and I just have to ask you, what are you most proud of? And when you look over the expanse of 42 years, what are you most proud of? I think
we've come from taking in 36,000 animals a year in 1975, reducing that number to about 13,000, and we now have a live release rate of 87.5%. The goal is 90, and we're pretty close to reaching that goal.
How did you get there?
Well, it starts with education in the community. It is complemented by spaying and neutering, and reducing prices on our animals has had an amazing effect on the number of people that can now afford to adopt and come to our facilities. We were fortunate enough to be able to open a second facility in 2008, which has made a huge difference in the number of people we've been able to reach. Why
do you personally have such a heart for our four-legged friends?
Well, I grew up appreciating them on a small farm my grandfather had, and I was able to care for animals starting about age 11, and I've been involved in the animal world in some way, shape, or form ever since then.
What does, when you look at a community and how it cares for its animals, what does that say about the community in your mind?
Well, it's reflected in how we treat each other. That's a Gandhi quote, and I've always gone back to that. The better we treat our animals, the better we're going to treat each other. And considering what's going on in the world right now, some kindness with our neighbors, kindness with our community residents, kindness with each other, even though we don't know each other. A simple hello on the street or offering somebody some respect, that's what we need to be doing.
Over the course of your tenure, you've seen things like dog fighting, and what has changed that? What has made things like that go away?
Well, I think that the attention on the animal world has become more of a focus.
Why do you think that is?
Well, a lot of us back in the 70s felt that our predecessors were somewhat complacent about getting the word out about the issue of animals. We've been fortunate enough to bring them to the media's attention, and then we brought them to the lawmakers' attention, and have done things over the years that raise the level of respect and understanding, not only for domestic animals, but also for livestock, our food production, so that they're protected from the farm to the table.
Yeah, and when we talk about, you know, livestock all the way to exotic animals, you have had influence in that as well.
Yes, yes. The manner in which they're treated while they're captive, fairness in how they are fed, how they are sheltered, all these things I think have gradually improved. It hasn't been overnight, and there's still more work to do. There's no doubt about that.
You say there's more work to do, but if there's any one thing that perhaps you could have changed over the course of your 42 years, what would that be?
People somehow have still don't have that high regard in total for the animal world. They need to understand they're sentient beings. They do have feelings, not like you and I, communication.
But they understand.
But they do understand, and they respect kindness. They depend on us. We need to treat them well because of that dependency. They don't understand when we do something that's loud, abrupt, not in their best interest, or not properly give them food and shelter.
When you walk through the shelter, what is your hope? What is your dream for that place as you leave?
Oh, I hope the improvement in our live release rate continues. I'd like to see 100% of the animals that come to us be placed, but that's predicated on the proper care of those animals over the years. I'd like to see everybody keep their dogs and cats from birth to death, and that would be the most important thing. Never receive an animal.
What is your advice for the person who will be taking the reins?
Be humane and be human at the same time. Be respectful of our community. Cincinnati's a wonderful place to be, and just respect the people, and they will in turn respect their animals.
And finally, you have an ability to talk to the community right now. What would you like to say as you go into retirement?
A big thank you to everybody who has supported us.
Harold, thank you for being here, and thank you for everything you've done for Cincinnati and the animal community of Cincinnati.
Glad to have done it.
Yeah, I can tell. The SPCA board recently announced that James Jake White will be the next CEO of the SPCA here. White is currently the development director of the Orlando Museum of Art. He also spent 16 years with the Orlando Humane Society and the SPCA of Central Florida. White begins his new job here at the end of September.